Before we get started in today's video, I have to show you a new snack that I found at Trader Joe's. First and foremost, my Trader Joe's lovers out there, if you are an admirer of Trader Joe's, if you are obsessed with Trader Joe's, if you are in love with Trader Joe's, give that like button a little tap. I love Trader Joe's, if you can't tell. I decided to try a new snack that literally was making my mouth like burn on fire, but in the best of ways, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna show you this little snack. It is these crispy, crunchy, spicy mochi rice nuggets. So they have a plain version, and I bought those the other day and was like, great, these are amazing. I love mochi. I love the taste of the like gelatinous puffed up rice. It's just, it's so good. So I bought those, then I was like, you know what? I might be adventurous. Let me just get some of these guys and let me try them out. They were so good and also so spicy. But if you're a spice lover, I definitely recommend trying these at Trader Joe's. If you are someone who doesn't like spice, but you think you would like these little puffed up nuggets. I'll show you guys. It's gonna make my hands gross because they're like Cheetos where they just like have a lot of stuff on them. This is it. These puffed up little like bites, they have been perfect to just munch on. I can't eat another one. My mouth is literally gonna like burn, and I finally just like brushed my teeth and mouthwashed and like tongue brushed to try and get the spiciness out of my mouth, but they were very tasty. If you have a good Trader Joe's snack that you've been obsessed with, can you please let me know in the comments below? I'm like so keen to trying a lot more of their things. I definitely get like similar things every time, which is why I'm trying to like branch out and get the new stuff because I love exploring with food. So please let me know what your favorite Trader Joe's snacks are in the comments down below. And maybe I'll do a little video of me like trying a few of them out. Yeah. If you want that, let me know too. Okay, so this video though, I've been loving the like memory pop-up thing that's been coming up on Instagram where it's like 4 years ago today and you see what your story was. It's been really interesting to see because like 4 years ago was back when I was like vegan. Maybe it was even a little bit longer now. Has it been like 5 years? Let's see. It's been about 5 years now. Okay. So I get to see like all my like past vegan stories, and I'm not gonna lie, they have absolutely shocked me, and I'm going to show them here. I've been making some reels here and there on Instagram with them, and I just am like so shook that like I need to come over to the YouTube space and share with you guys. Let's just go ahead and watch this this past story of me talking about how hungry I was and how I wanted to make a quick snack. Let's just dive into it. I'm so hungry, like so hungry. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I come home and I'm super hungry and I don't want to like make an elaborate meal that, you know, takes 40 minutes to make, but I want something substantial and good. So my go-to thing is always beans, because beans in the can, sorry, I gotta stir this over here. Beans in the can are so simple and easy and fast, and I open it up and I have a great source of protein and consistency and just like something substantial. Eating vegan, by the way, going plant-based is one of the like best things you could ever do if you're someone who hates cooking, because it literally requires little to no cooking if you do it right. And then I'm going to make them nice and golden on the pan. I'm gonna do it on low heat with no oil because, like I mentioned yesterday, I don't cook with oil. But see, even with no oil, I mean, you can get them nice and grilled. I could have cooked them a little bit longer, but like I said, I'm super hungry. Such a quick meal.
Completely plant-based, oil-free.
All right, so in the comment section down below, can you please let me know what like the first shocking thing was for you? I know what it was for me. It stood out immediately. I think there were like two things that I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. But what was the first thing for you that you were like, wow, this is a big difference from like then to now? I think the first thing I noticed was just how like tired my face looked, how wrinkly I was. Like, you guys, my skin now, like, do you see the difference? Like, it's tight, it's clear, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, before it was like really dull. I just felt like my eyes were kind of sunken in. Now I have like beautiful cheeks and just a more nourished looking face. Okay, let's just get a side by side here because I'm actually noticing even more things. Do you guys see the complexion of my skin? I was super yellow back then, and that is a sign that my liver wasn't functioning properly. Now I have more of a kind of pink hue to my skin. Also note that in both pictures here, I'm not wearing any makeup except for in the video today. I did my eyebrows. I'm wearing a little bit of mascara and some lip gloss, but like there's no face makeup. Like I don't have blush, I don't have bronzer, I don't have foundation, I don't have any of that on in both of these photos. Also, I think what's really crazy is you look at like my eye formation. Like, what was with my eyes? Why were there so many wrinkles around my eyes? You guys, I haven't gotten anything done to my body. And look at the difference of the skin around my eyes then versus now. This is just absolutely crazy to me. And I don't know, it just like stuck out to me. I was like, oh my gosh, I had so many wrinkles. So many wrinkles. I don't have wrinkles anymore, like to that capacity. Like my forehead's not perfect, but like, especially when I'm out in the sun, I feel like that's when all my like wrinkles come up when I'm like squinting my face. But like, I don't have the same facial structure or the same skin that I did before. If you notice my mouth, so I'm gonna play this little part again. Do you notice how my mouth is kind of like, I can't explain it. It seems a little bit, I don't want to use this word, a little bit like deformed, like, or maybe just not formed, or maybe just caving in's the word. I don't know what the word is, but it's like, wow, so different. Like I have a jawline now. Jawline, the only thing I will say this that switched from that time to me right now is that I got nose surgery because I broke my nose playing soccer, so my nose is not crooked anymore. But I'm talking about like the whole face. Like I have had nothing done on my like cheek or jaw, right? Like I got nose surgery, that was it. So now I have like a straight nose because it was definitely really, really curvy and broken, and I had a deviated septum for years until I got surgery. But anyways, like I didn't do anything else to myself. The only thing I did was literally start eating animal products again. Okay, so now the second thing that I noticed that was like, whoa, like what the heck, was my voice. What was with my voice? Like, you guys, mind you, I wasn't like 16 years old in this video. I'm 29 now, and that was me when I was 24. Like, what? It's crazy. Just the way I was talking to, I feel like I'm a very like passionate person, and I understand. I'm loud and I da 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 da, but like, I don't know, there's something about that type of da 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 da. I eat no oil. Here's why I don't eat oil, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm obnoxious. I don't know how I had a following back then. Like, don't know. You guys are great. Love you guys. So accepting. I'm like, I would not follow that version of me. It's not, yeah, I don't know. It's just like, you don't see it when you're ill yourself. You don't see how deprived you are. You don't see all these things happening, but as a healthy person, you do. Like, I can only imagine my poor mother, what her thoughts were, seeing me go from this like really vivacious, healthy, curvy young woman to all of a sudden that. Like, my poor mom, honestly, she went through so much because I didn't really see it. I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm super healthy, I'm vegan, I'm like whole foods plant-based vegan, I'm not gonna cook with oil, which that was not my whole vegan experience, I will say that, because I know a lot of people come in here and they're like, oh, you weren't like doing veganism right, you should have been eating more of like this and this and this. There were plenty of years in my life where I was eating just a balanced vegan diet, whatever that means. I was eating quinoa, and I was doing a lot of vegan cheeses and bread and nut butters and garbanzo beans and oil and all those type of things. But this was a very specific time where I remember I was like, I'm gonna go oil free. Yeah. Anyways, the results speak for themselves. That's all I can say. Because I've done a lot of like, this is my experience leaving veganism, and then everyone attacks me in the comments, right? Especially like private emails and messages. Like, people just attack me. Like, you shouldn't have left. You should have figured out a way to be healthy, like eating this way. And I'm just like, yeah. I should have continued with this. Like, no, honey. If I can just eat a wide like variety of foods, not care about my food. Like, I'm not someone who like pays attention to my nutrition, right? I have good foundational principles of nutrition in my head, but like, I don't like plan any meals around specific nutrition things. I'm not like, yeah, I don't know. Like, someone the other day was like, how much protein do you get? I was like, how much protein do I get? I was like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean how much protein do I get? I eat meat, I eat eggs, I eat fish. I don't know how much protein I get in a day. I don't have like a number I'm trying to, reach for every day. So I'm very just chill when it comes to the food that I eat. Don't like to overthink it. And this happened. Like, I'm healthy. You can't see in this video because I'm like wearing like a long sleeve dress and I'm wearing a big scarf and everything. But like, I was completely flat chested. Completely. Like, you guys, I never needed to wear a bra. I still don't wear a bra, but I probably should. But like, I never even wore a bra because like, I literally was as flat as a boy. I'll put it that way. Scratch that. There's probably many boys who had more boobs than I. Not gonna lie. But I had no breast because I had no estrogen. I had no hormones. All I did was start eating animal products again. And should I put a microphone here? Let these girlies speak for themselves for a second. Yeah. It's called I was finally nourished and my body could finally be a fertile 20-something-year-old, right? Like, having, for me, because everyone's different, right? Genetically, some people just don't have boobs, right? For me, my mother, big boobs. My grandma, big boobs. All my sisters, big boobs. Like, it was very weird that I did not have boobs. But then I actually ate enough to actually be fertile, and my body is now in its fertile place. And you can tell, right? Like, back then, it's like, oh my gosh, good Lord. Like, whew, how is this woman ever going to have kids? And she couldn't because she didn't have a period. I now have a monthly menstrual cycle. I now have a body that can sustain life. I'm pretty positive of it. My body seems very sturdy and very, like, nourished. And it's so important to be at that place in your life. I know I'm going on a little tangent here. Maybe this video doesn't even have a purpose, really. But a girl in my community, my recovery community with my Get Your Flow On course, she was talking about how she is afraid of getting her period back. And I asked her, I was like, how old are you again? She was like 28 years old. I was like, oh, we're like the same age. And I was like, you're afraid to get your period back. But like, how unnatural is it for you to be 28 years old? In your primal, like, this is our peak. I feel it right now. I'm at my effing peak right now of just like health and athleticism and energy and fertility. And like, I'm at the peak. it's here right now. I'm like, how crazy is that we could be so afraid of something that's just so natural, right? Like, our body's default is to have a period. But then we go through this crazy thing, right? And we get in this malnourished place. And when we're malnourished, we become asexual. A lot of us will even lose our interest in having kids. Isn't that crazy? And it's crazy to think that like we've suppressed where our body needs to be so much so that as 28 years old, we're afraid of having our period. Even though that's like one of the best biomarkers of health that we have. Even though that's such a like important part of us being healthy in this period of our life is having that monthly menstrual cycle. The ED will wrap your mind in so many ways, guys. And the reason why I show embarrassing videos, trust me, it's embarrassing. I know I like come on here all nonchalantly, but like I have men that I have like interest in, right, that I meet, that I give them my Instagram, and then I'm like, I'm gonna post this video for me 5 years ago, literally looking like this and acting crazy. So it's embarrassing for sure for me, but I show it because I want you guys to see that you might be here, thinking you're here. Let me say that again. You might be here, thinking that you're here. The whole time, I thought I was like healthy, fit, had muscle tone. I was like the epitome of health. And I really viewed that in my mind. I did not see this version of me when I was there. Like, I did not see that. I would look in the mirror. I did not see that at all. Yeah. So you might not be seeing it. Which means when someone like a family member, like maybe our mother, comes to us and goes, honey, I'm worried about you. Honey, you are too underweight. Honey, you are not eating enough. Can we soften for a second? Can we open up our heart and can we maybe just listen? Because they may be right and you may be wrong. Just like I was wrong over here. Calling myself out right now, right? Like, and anyone else who feels like they need to call themselves out. Call yourself out with me. That makes sense. I want to help you get from this place here where you think you have health and you think you have everything together, and I want you to come here. Now, it's not going to look like this because this is me, but I'm saying this energy of just health, but I'm just saying like this energy, this state that I'm in, monthly menstrual cycle, great libido, great desire for kids, like that fertility, right? And great digestion, muscle tone. If you want to be here and you want to have this good metabolism, then I can get you here. But I'm not gonna lie, my free content's probably not gonna get you here. Now, it's helped a lot of people. I get your guys' messages all the time. But the way for me to truly impact your life is not this 15-minute like YouTube video. Trust me, it's not that. Again, it's a help, but it's not really that. The way for me to truly help you is to get to know you. There's two ways that I can get to know you that I've created for you guys. Either one-on-one with me, great way for me to get to know you, right? Or in my course, Get Your Flow On, which both of them, whether you're working with me personally one-on-one or you're in the course, you get access to my recovery community. It's a great way for me to actually be able to help you do this transformation from here to here. This is all inspiration, but you need tools, you need steps, you need guidance, you need someone to squash all of those doubts you have on a continual basis. You need someone who is going to uplift you into the highest version of yourself every single day. You need someone who has been there, who can take you through the exact steps. That truly has been what I have seen with the people that I've worked with to be the game changer, to be the thing that actually helps them get to this place of recovery. So down below, you will find the links to work with me to either apply to my one-on-one application or to just sign up for the course. You can be in a snap. It takes like 2 seconds. Introduce yourself into the recovery community, and you will immediately have a network of women from around the world who are there 24/7 to support you on this journey, to help you get there. It's a really beautiful place. That's it for me today. I did a great Q&A the other day on my channel. You might want to go check out this video next. A lot of these questions are probably questions that you are having right now. So go check out this video, and I will see you guys over here.